Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to another code Recollection. Thank you so much for joining me here on stream. Hey everyone, it's good to see you. Kieran, congratulations on being first, and thank you so much for the sub! 13 months! It's been a year. I can't believe it. Yeah, we met last January, isn't that crazy? Thank you so much for all your support, I really appreciate it. Psycho Reaper, welcome. Ash, it's good to see you. Willful, and Willful, thank you so much for the sub as well. 7 months, thank you. Cole Verdant, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for following me. I really appreciate it. CB, thanks for dropping by. Angora, welcome. And Kieran, thank you so much for the 50 stream streak. Thanks for always stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing well. We are continuing another Code Recollection. It looks like the title screen has some extra pictures now, since we started the second half, Journey into Lost Memories. Now, last time we finished chapter 1 and 2 of the second half, and I looked up afterwards, turns out yes, I did indeed miss a collectible item, which I figured must have been the case. So, Journey into Lost Memories has the same collectibles as 2 Memories, so there's still paper cranes, and there's actually one in the guest house, like right at the beginning of the game, which means that I missed it. I thought they would give me a tutorial. I thought they would tutorialize me on the collectibles of the second game. They probably do in the original version, but because we're playing them together as Recollection, I guess they figured they didn't need to. And I wasn't really looking for the guest house, which is why I probably missed it, because I wasn't thinking that it would even be there. I thought maybe they would get us to collect, like, cans or recyclables or something like that, because they kept talking about those recycling can things. Anyways, I was thinking, because we streamed a couple days ago, I was thinking, oh, maybe I should go back and make a new save file and collect that one collectible and then catch up to the beginning of chapter 3 and then pick it up on stream. But I was like, nah, that's too much extra trouble. It took us 3 hours to get there. I'll probably be able to do it in less time because I could skip through the dialogue, but like it wasn't really like engaging enough for me to go back and want to do it again. Plus, I'm pretty sure they will let me backtrack. The first game let me backtrack as well, up until like the second last chapter, but this game hasn't let me backtrack yet, mostly because I think they're still like tutorializing me on where to go, right? So maybe they'll let me freely roam shortly and I'll be able to go back and get it. If not, worst case scenario, when we finish the game, I'll just boot up the save file that started off in Journey into Lost Memories chapter 1 and then just pick it up and read it right away, because it's at the very beginning of the game. Unfortunately, it isn't even in a location that you can get in chapter 2, because you can't go to the guest house in chapter 2. That's only chapter 1, so I couldn't even boot up my chapter 1 save file and then grabbed it and then just played through chapter 2. I would have been more likely to just have done that off stream. Oh well, it's not a big deal. People are probably watching the video on YouTube in the future and being like, "Ah, you missed it. It's sitting right there." We're gonna continue. So like this would be the save file that we'd have to. Actually, no, we'd have to boot up this save file if we want to get there again. But there was no collectible in chapter 2, so... Okay, so we're at the boathouse, and Matthew just disappeared with the suitcase. Chapter 3, Unspoken Thought. Oh, for a second there I thought it froze. Don't scare me like that game.
I wonder what exactly happened here 5 years ago. Did it have something to do with Matthew's dad? Could that be the reason he disappeared? I need to find Matthew. Where could he be? What did Dan say about where Matthew went last year? Something about finding Matthew in an old house near here.
Thanks for the sleeveless redeem, and thanks for calling Kirby. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna see if I can backtrack. They'll probably let me, right? Nothing's stopping me. Thanks for the strategy, I appreciate it. There's no way they wouldn't let me backtrack. Yes, yes. Good. It somehow feels right to have Kirby around. I'm glad. I'm glad you guys like Kirby, and I'm glad he's become pretty iconic despite the fact that he's not always out. Yes, they're gonna let me get back in, yes! It's a good thing I didn't start that on the save file. I didn't want to look ahead and see if I could backtrack, plus also this is the remake of the game, right? So things might be different. There it is. You feel like Kirby's around no matter what? Good. He has that kind of presence, doesn't he? Hey Blue Moss, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. Kirby is love, Kirby is life. Thank you, I'm glad. Good old Lake Juliet. Sayoko and I visited Lake Juliet over 10 years ago. I was recently strolling around the lake for the first time in a while when I noticed a boathouse and cottages that appeared since then. When I asked some locals about them, they said that 5 years ago there were plans to build a major resort. Fortunately, the area around the mermaid statue on the lakeshore hasn't changed a bit. That was a relief to see, but it does seem like an old clock tower stopped working a few years ago. It makes the place seem a little emptier. I would love to show Ashley this lake's natural beauty one more time, before any further development changes the landscape forever. I broke my promise to come home once a week, so I haven't had a chance to catch up with her. We haven't had time to talk, but since there's a campsite here, maybe I can invite her camping. I'll need to gather my courage to invite her, but it'll be a good chance for some quality time. I bet she'll enjoy a conversation over some delicious grilled food. I'll start making the arrangements right now. Clearly that didn't work out. You never even apologized for, like, not visiting her or writing her every week. You just assumed that she was just happy to be here. Parent of the Year, ladies and gentlemen. Cole, thank you for the 50 stream streak. Wait a second, did you just follow me today, Cole? So you've been watching this whole time? Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. You never know who's watching. Okay, so let's go to the new area. Oh, I should probably look at the character profiles too, see what changed. How come it doesn't show my two memories messages here? It used to show both, right? Oh, I can still see them by toggling, okay. It just doesn't show on the main screen, got it. Okay, so we know about Michael now. And then Matthew's sister, Kelly. Sayoko. Sai, thank you for the 60 stream streak. I'm really happy you guys come along regularly. I try to be consistent with... I mean, I usually stream at like the same time, and I try to pick the same days every week, so I hope the consistency lends to that. Why did these people get updated? Nothing happened with these guys. Why did the dog get updated? Well, I guess 'cause Matthew told me that it's not his. Yeah, who wears a suit to a cookout? Right, we have Elizabeth. Janet's cool. Okay, that's everyone, right? So it should be along this road. Oh, it's Dan.
Ah.
There's Dan on the phone. Matthew probably didn't go that way. Oh. Oh, I forgot. I'm actually looking for Matthew. I thought I was just gonna be on my merry way. So he's probably near that ramshackle house, right? Oh, Matthew. Also, I feel like in this second half of the game, I'm doing a lot more like outdoor movement. I want to increase my camera speed. Yeah, that's actually way better. Matthew. Where's that punk?
Matthew.
I thought maybe he came back here, but I guess I was wrong. What, he didn't jump back into the well? Is he still somewhere in the boathouse? Like, did he just hide himself really well? Am I supposed to be actually, like, looking for him in here? Unless I'm supposed to, like, get around Dan? I don't think he wouldn't be near the campsite. That just doesn't make sense. Maybe I should use my map. That would be helpful. Oh, there's a house here. Oh, right, because Dad's cottage is over here. So I bet Dan was standing by the covered no, not by the covered bridge, outside the clock tower. There was supposed to be a right I could take over here that I didn't see. This way? Ah. Is this that photographer's house Dan told me about? We didn't do a good job of hiding. He left the door open.
Is Matthew in here?
Hello, anyone in here? Sounds like no one's home. More importantly, is there a crane? No one's living here, but they didn't move out either. There's still dishes in the sink. Did something happen while they were washing the dishes? Okay, maybe my camera's moving a little too much. Let's do 80. Okay, that's bearable. A nice chair in front of the fireplace on a cold winter day. Sounds pretty great, honestly. Oh, I see his footprints. That's a big kettle. I bet you could boil all sorts of water in that thing.
Ah.
Oh, this is a photo of the clock tower. It looks like they took this photo from in front of this house.
Huh?
Who is this? Is that Matthew's mom? These photos of the lake are gorgeous. I guess the person who lived here liked books. I bet they sat and read in that chair by the fireplace. Okay, I don't see a crane.
What's this?
Well, looky here.
Looks like Matthew's dad's briefcase.
Hey, Ventrix, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for stopping by. And Ryugen, welcome in today. Thank you so much for the stretch. I really appreciate it.
Matthew's gotta be around here.
I see a trapdoor. I mean, again, if he wanted to hide, he should have at least locked the door. Right, this is a tripod for holding the camera still. Bigger than I thought. Photographers have to work pretty hard carrying all this gear around. There's an article about someone named Gilbert Moss. It says he's living in Lake Juliet. Dated September 9th, 1998. Not a very recent report. These articles aren't about anything worth mentioning.
Pretty.
It's a landscape photo. It's so pretty. A small photo is hanging beside the newspaper articles. A newspaper article is stuck to the wall.
Huh.
These albums are huge, and there's 2 for each year? I have pictures as a photographer taken a year. I want to examine the bag. There.
Huh?
Is this a bag for holding a camera? It seems kind of big. But I suppose you need room for extra lenses and film and all. Photography techniques. Engineering your exposures. The magic of shadows. Lens philosophy. Composition revolution. The miracle of apertures. Are these all technical books about photography? These 4 are all just beautiful. I'd love to have a pretty portrait like these taken of me. So I guess Gilbert Moss must have been the photographer. Gosh, now I'm paranoid about missing out on cranes. But they're not like really that hidden, so... National Photo Contest, Grand Prize, Gilbert Moss. This calendar's from 5 years ago. It's like time just stopped here.
Huh.
Lots of stuff's still here, but this hutch is empty. Whatever was here must have been important, if that's all they took when they left. You don't have anything to say about the bed? I think the top one is the sunset and the bottom is the sunrise. The scenery here is so pretty. Why does the camera keep like tilting up and down when I don't want it to? That's kind of annoying.
A trapdoor? Looks like stairs down to the basement. I should check it out. Matthew?
Oh, Ashley.
I've been trying to find you.
Wait, that was a picture of the boat captain on the wall.
How'd you know I'd be here?
Dan gave me the idea. He said this is where they found you when you ran away last time.
You didn't tell him you'd seen me, did you? Does he know I'm here?
Of course not. Don't worry. He's looking for you, though. He said he'd take you to the police if he found you. This is a great spot to lay low. Basement hideout's a nice touch. How'd you find this place?
Some construction worker told me about it last year. said a photographer used to live here. He'd take pictures of the lake all the time. But one day, he just disappeared and left all his stuff too.
Huh. That's strange.
See, there's the boat captain.
Hey, is this you in this picture?
Yeah, and that's my family. I found it here last year.
Oh? Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're finished voice acting. These two are my parents, Michael and Emily. And that one near mom is...
Yeah.
That's you, right? You're so little.
Hey.
So then the girl on your dad's back is your little sister, Kelly. Yeah.
Is that the stuffed animal that was in the briefcase?
Wait, what? Why did the voice acting stop and then come back in?
Yeah, Kelly loved that stuffed bunny. She took it everywhere.
It's a great picture. You all look so happy.
Yeah, we were. We were really happy. Kelly and I laughed and played, and our parents laughed with us. Ashley? If Dan asks, please don't tell him where I am. And he'll call the police, and they'll take me back to my uncle. And I never want to go back there again.
Look, Matthew. I understand how you feel, but you can't keep going like this. So, this stuffed bunny's Kelly's? What was it doing in the briefcase, I wonder?
And why was the briefcase just on the lake?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Why don't you hold on to it? Might help cheer you up if you're ever feeling lonely. What do you think?
No, you hang on to it.
Come on, you should have it.
I said no!
Huh?
Fine. Then I'll go with Ashley.
Why don't you want to go back to your uncle? You know, my dad went missing for years before, too. I lived with my aunt the whole time he was gone. I get it. So I can tell you one thing for sure. Your uncle must be really worried about you right now.
No way! He's not worried at all!
Matthew.
He hates me! Trust me! He was going to send me to boarding school!
Boarding school? What would that mean for you?
He's sending me to some school in London in September.
London? Like in England?
Yeah,
That's basically the other side of the world.
I know. He said I need to learn how to be a responsible adult. But they have all these rules, and I have to live at the school too. I won't be able to come home until I graduate.
How did he have the money to send you there? Didn't sound like he got anything from Michael.
That's awful.
So, I didn't have a choice. I needed to run away. This is my last chance to find my dad. If I get caught again, I'll never be able to come back.
I had no idea. Okay, I'll help you.
What?
You want to find out what happened to your dad, right? Let me help you. We'll do it together.
Really?
Absolutely.
Thanks, Ashley.
There is one thing, though. If we don't get anywhere today, you have to go back to your uncle. At least for now.
What? Why?
Think about it. Let's say you keep looking for your dad. What happens if you never find a lead?
Well,
What will you do?
I'll keep looking.
You'll just keep looking forever?
That's right. I'll never give up.
If that's how you feel, why not talk to your uncle about it? Tell him how serious you are. I'm sure he'll understand.
Okay.
Promise?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's start our search.
Actually, you're making a lot of presumptions about his uncle. I don't know. I mean, obviously, with a strained relationship, Matthew has a biased opinion of his uncle, but
Okay.
I know you're just trying to make him feel better, but
Our first stop should be my dad's cottage. I've been thinking about how to read the disc from the briefcase. I bet we can check it out there.
Don't you think he'll report me?
Don't worry, he's at the lab.
You're sure?
Yep. Positive. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
and how waterproof is this briefcase if it's been floating on the lake forever? And the floppy disk is undamaged. Sure, it's dusty. No one's used this in years. You're not gonna say anything about the boat captain? I mean, I know it's probably just like an Easter egg, but wonder where Matthew's dad went. Poor Matthew. I hope we can get them back together. What's this? More photography equipment. I guess there's a lot more to photography than I realized. There's a portable electric stove among the equipment for developing photos. An electric stove? Is this for developing photos? Maybe they just used it to boil water for coffee or whatever when they're working. Developing solution. Fixing agent. Chemicals for developing film, I guess. Do you soak your photos in this tray to develop them? Ah, yes, the good old days. I guess this is probably a camera bag. They probably need room for lenses and film and stuff, not just the camera. But I don't know, he has like a bathtub and a toilet in his photography development room. I would think that that would probably be like, I mean, unless you just didn't use the bathtub. It would affect your photos, or at least make them unsanitary, right? Like changing the humidity and the moisture in the room all the time.
What?
I'm not sure I like the idea of a toilet in the basement. What if you have to go in the middle of the night? Creepy. That's the least of your concerns. This is film. Jessica showed me some once. Isn't it bad to leave it hanging out like this? Doesn't feel like they use this place for bathing, does it? Did they have another bathroom? I guess this place controls the power for the house. I don't want to accidentally kill the power or anything, so I won't touch it. Okay. There's no cranes here.
I can take the briefcase. Got it.
Not too heavy?
Nope, I'm good. I carried it this far, didn't I?
All right, it's all yours.
Let's go.
Guessing Dan's no longer out there? I'm surprised he hasn't come and found us here. Especially since the door isn't even locked or closed. Oh, well, look who it is.
Elizabeth? Wait, what? What's with the face? Do you have a problem with me?
Yeah, I do.
Not at all. Just surprised. I didn't expect to see you out here.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean? Why would you ask me that? It's none of your business.
Calm down. I was just making small talk. It doesn't take much to set you off, does it?
I didn't mean it like that. I was just taking a walk. Am I not allowed to go for a walk?
No, you're not allowed.
So,
Let's go, Ashley.
Wait.
What?
Ugh, I knew it. You're that Crusoe resort kid.
do you take solo walks often?
Sometimes, I guess.
Why is it any of your business?
Sounds relaxing. Any good trails around here?
Trails. Ha. No such thing.
Really? You're local. I thought you'd know. Oh, by the way, I saw Tommy and Janet earlier. They said they were headed to band practice. Are you going?
What? Right. I've got to skip this one. Errands to run.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, you have a lot of errands to run sitting here by yourself on a bench.
You know Matthew?
Of course. Everyone around here does. He's the son of the president of Crusoe Resort.
What's with the attitude?
Look at... Oh, you guys can't see it. Look at Matthew's face here. He's giving her, like, the stank eye.
So what if he's the president's son?
You clearly have no idea, so I'll enlighten you. You should know about Crusoe Resort.
Elizabeth is the one going around being like, my daddy owns this company, so you should all bow down to me.
After all, they almost ruined the lake.
Ruined the lake?
Yeah, and it was his dad's fault. First, the jerk finds this beautiful lake. Then he buys up all the land he can to make this big resort.
So?
It's how he went about it. The construction ruined the environment here.
It didn't take you as one to care for the environment, Elizabeth.
They totally polluted the lake. Some people would do anything for money. Destroying nature to build a tourist trap? Unbelievable.
Creating a sketchy scientific lab that's probably dabbling in illegal stuff? Like your dad, Elizabeth?
Selfish people like that are the reason the Earth is hurting.
So I'm gonna blame his son, who clearly had all the say in this matter.
Oh, poor Mother Nature.
She sounds like she's just being sarcastic.
Get it? That's the kind of person his dad is.
That's enough, Elizabeth.
Well, I get what kind of person you are, Elizabeth.
I'm just telling the truth.
Even if that's true, it has nothing to do with Matthew.
Seriously? How can you walk around like nothing's wrong?
Oh my god, I hate her.
You don't
what?
You don't have any proof. Stop lying.
Yeah, get on her case. Oh, but don't run away. Now look what you've done. I hope you feel bad, Elizabeth.
Whatever.
Well, or Matthew. Yeah, I hope you feel bad about this. Yeah, stand there in shame. What? Yeah, clearly his dad didn't mean to pollute the lake, because otherwise it would wreck his resort too, right?
Oh.
I mean, but I guess if that's actually what happened, then it doesn't really matter what his intentions are, but... You okay, bud?
Hey. Are you okay?
What do you think about what Elizabeth said?
I think she didn't have to be so rude. She kind of made me mad.
So you were shocked?
Well, yeah, a little. Do you know if that's true?
Everyone says it is.
But you don't believe it.
No.
I mean, he's 13, and this happened like 5 years ago.
But I get confused sometimes. I can't help but wonder if...
I've been here before. With my family.
Oh yeah? It's huge.
Yeah. And this is a special tree. I remember Dad used to stand here and look out at the lake.
I like how Elizabeth is gone from the background now.
He always seemed so calm.
You remember.
I just thought Dad liked the view. And then everything happened, and now I'm not so sure. What was he thinking about when he stared out at the lake? And that's something I wonder about now.
It sounds like this tree's important to you.
Yeah. I have so many memories of all of us together here.
What was your family like?
Dad was always busy working. When I'd ask him to play, he'd yell about being interrupted.
Oh.
Mom was always sick, so I used to take care of Kelly. We played together all the time. And Kelly was cute, but she was a lot younger. She cried a lot.
Being a big brother must be tough sometimes.
Yeah,
Hey, Matthew? Does Kelly live with your uncle too?
no. My uncle said she went to stay someplace a long way from here. I don't get to see her.
That sounds really lonely.
Yeah. Honestly, I just don't remember. I can't even remember the day my dad left. When I try, everything gets fuzzy. It's all a blank. Not the last thing he said before he left, or the look on his face.
Seeing Matthew like this reminds me so much of Dee. Something terrible must have happened to Matthew.
Ashley, now's not the time to be thinking about D.
Something that left a scar inside. Just like with Dee.
You know, like, the thing I like about this game more than the first one, like, obviously D was a ghost, right? So there's, like, that supernatural element, which makes it interesting. But, like, the issues that he was going through don't really hit as close to home as, like what Matthew's going through, right? Like, family problems, mixed families, like, that kind of thing hits a lot closer to home, and it's something people can relate to a lot better than, you know, being a ghost and having forgotten how you died, right?
Listen, when I learned about my mom, a friend told me something. He said, even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end it's always for the best. What do you think?
You're right. I need to know what Dad was thinking. That's why I have to find out what happened to him. The clock tower.
You want to check it out next? Let's take a look. Might find something. So let's go. What are you waiting for?
Nothing, I guess.
See, now the other question I have is, like, when D followed me around everywhere, he was a ghost, right? So he was inconspicuous. But if Matthew's always following me around... Oh, hey, Kelly. I'm assuming that's the ghost of Kelly. But since Matthew's following me around, but he's on the run, right? So that means I can't approach characters like Dan, for example, or even probably Tommy when Matthew's with me, right? So how does that affect it? And he's not really making an effort to hide. Hey, Risuke, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by today. Also, there's a camera right there, so someone knows that I'm walking around with Matthew.
Oh, wow. It's so much taller up close.
Promise me, Matthew. Don't go near the clock tower.
Ashley?
Yeah?
I changed my mind. I don't want to go. I just have a really bad feeling.
It's okay. If you don't want to go, that's fine.
I'm really sorry.
Why don't you wait here while I take a look? Just don't let Dan find you.
Okay.
There's the statue, too. Wait, where'd he go? He really hit himself. Oh, there he is. Never mind. Yeah, I'm doing well today. Had a good day today. Hope you had a good day, too.
Ashley.
You go ahead to the clock tower. I'll wait here. Oh, he sounded so sad. Sorry, I can't go with you. I feel like I've seen one of these somewhere before. What kind of gadget is this? A security camera, maybe? I wonder if there are mermaid legends about Lake Juliet. I mean, they went and made a whole bronze statue, so maybe. Hey, Arbon! Welcome to the stream. I should probably... Okay, you know what? I'm still scared about missing out on that. On that paper crane. I'll just sneakily use a little thing to tell me where they are just in case I miss them. Okay, the second message is found at Richard's cottage. Okay, so I haven't even gone there yet.
Ashley, see that clock tower? Your dad and I once went all the way to the top.
I remember. It used to be open to everyone. I wonder if I can get in. Nope, not opening.
I could understand her remembering having been here before, but she was only like 3, so I'm kind of surprised she would remember like something that her mom would say. I mean, obviously it's for the plot,
And if
but
I can't get in, I can't investigate.
yeah, have fun, Risuke.
Hey.
Thanks so much for dropping by.
You.
Oh, is that Dan? Oh. I'm surprised he waved at me.
That was Matthew just now, wasn't it?
Is he after Matthew?
Do you have a moment?
Sure.
If he saw me with Matthew, how come he only came over after Matthew hid himself?
But can I ask you a question first?
Yeah, who the hell are you?
Go ahead.
How do you know about Matthew?
Not just Matthew. I know about you too.
Don't say that with a weird smile on your face.
Ashley Mizuki Robbins. The only child of Dr. Richard Robbins.
What? How'd you know that?
A good question.
Who are you?
John Smith.
Right. Right, John Smith.
Seriously? John Smith?
Might as well call yourself Egbert Benedict.
There is no way that's your real name.
Is that what you think?
What's this guy hiding? He's seriously suspicious.
The look of total mistrust of adults on the face of youth.
I think I have total right to be. You're in a full suit, you're wearing sunglasses, you're walking around, creeping around the boathouse. You know my name, even though I don't even know you. And people told me to be aware of you and to stay away from you. I think I have a pretty good reason to not trust you, dude.
And seriously weird.
I'll tell you this much. I am not your enemy.
I mean, he doesn't seem like antagonistic, so fine. What's with that weird hand gesture?
I've always wanted to use that line.
I literally could not imagine a more suspicious person if I tried.
Hey now, have mercy.
Is he like Chuny? That's why he's wearing the glasses and making hand signs and saying cool lines?
Okay, let's cut the jokes. I'm not falling for whatever this is. How do you know about us? Who are you really? Now what are you doing?
Checking our perimeter. Can you keep a secret, Ashley?
Usually.
I don't know who's creepier, this guy or Ryan.
You cannot repeat what I'm about to tell you. The truth is, I'm a special agent. I'm looking into something that happened 5 years ago.
Oh, I thought he was about to say something like ridiculous, like, I'm looking for aliens. Like as a little sarcastic jab to her or something like that.
A special agent?
You look surprised. I know. Hearing special agent can be quite the shock.
No. It's because there's no way a special agent would look so inconspicuous.
Actually, I'm more interested in what happened 5 years ago.
That's what got your attention?
It has something to do with Matthew's dad, doesn't it? Tell me what you know. Please.
Ashley, did Matthew tell you what happened 5 years ago?
Huh? Why? What does he have to do with investigating the resort and the lake?
That's confidential. Information regarding the investigation is classified.
Yeah, the guy's hair is also kind of weird. The more I look at it, the weirder the weirder it is. It's like he tried to go for an undercut, but not quite. I thought that maybe he had like a man bun in the back, because that would make more sense, but I don't think he does, so it's just weird.
Then I won't tell you anything. I'll conduct my own investigation.
Maybe he's wearing a toupee.
I would stop if I were you.
Why?
In this world, certain truths are better left undiscovered. Would you pass that message on to Matthew as well?
Me?
Tell him for me, Ashley.
Hey, weirdo.
Special agent, huh?
That guy is the most inconspicuous special agent I've ever seen. Doggy!
Oh, it's you! I saw you at the guest house.
Ashley,
There you are.
I saw you talking to the guy in the sunglasses. Is everything okay?
Clearly the guy didn't do a very good job of checking the perimeter if he couldn't tell that Matthew and the dog were right there.
Yeah, we just talked. I questioned him a little.
Wow, really? Awesome.
It's no big deal.
What did you find out?
He didn't say who he was, but he told me what he's doing here.
Well, yeah, he did say who he was. His name was John Smith.
He's investigating what happened 5 years ago.
Huh?
He wouldn't give details. Said it was top secret.
That's so sketchy. What if he's behind it?
I'm not sure. He was odd, but it didn't seem like he was up to no good.
Hi, puppy. Good to see you.
Now, where did you come from? Let's try to guess your name. Bonnie? Rusty? Pochi?
That last one's too weird.
It's not weird. Pochi is a very common dog name in Japan.
We're not in Japan.
Huh. That's really a Japanese dog name?
Yep, my dad told me.
Does your dad know a lot about Japan?
Sort of. My mom was Japanese.
Oh, cool. But this dog's name definitely isn't Pochi. It's Princess. I saw it on her collar.
Princess.
You sure do seem like a princess.
Are you a dog or a cat person?
Definitely a dog person. I wanted one when I was little, but we lived in an apartment. So I used to play with my neighbor's dog after school instead.
Really?
Hey, princess, wanna be friends?
Hey, so how was the clock tower?
It was locked. I couldn't get in.
Oh,
Come to think of it, Dan told me something. He said the clock's been stopped for 5 years now. I guess that means we can't get inside.
oh well. So, where's your dad's cottage?
I think it was just past the bridge. First house on the left.
Well, let's go.
Sure thing.
Man, we took a lot of detours just to go there. Like, just like in the last game, like the first chapters seem like they're longer, like an hour and a half each, and then it gets shorter closer to the end. We'll see if this one's the same.
Huh.
Just a blank billboard. Seems a good spot for an ad, right by the path and all.
It's locked? Dad's place is on the other side of the bridge. Oh, this isn't good.
Hacker time. Shouldn't my regular keycard just work on that thing though? Because it's a public bridge.
Grass.
Which means
I knew it.
the dash responded too, so maybe I can open this. I have to press both at the same time. Wow, they're getting... I want to say harder, but it's just sillier. Thanks for stopping by, Ash. Have a good sleep.
Nice. It opened. Huh? Where'd Princess go?
Ran off somewhere.
Oh. Maybe we'll see her again.
Wait, where's Princess's profile on the... Like, Princess is over here, right? So I feel like Princess probably belongs to Sophia or Ian, right? Because we know they're gonna draw some lines between these people. This game also has less puzzles than the first one. Unless they're just saving them all for later. I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, the puzzles were fun, but they weren't, like, ultra engaging, so... This is nice. Quaint. The campsite's pretty close to the JC Valley facility. I don't know... Oh no, his cottage is the green one, right? It's the closest one to the bridge. There's a for rent sign. Like, I feel like it'd just be a waste of time to go around examining everything in this area. Another one of those poles I've seen around. That doesn't look like a street light. Is this a security camera? Nothing to say about the mailbox? It should be on the left side, just past the covered bridge. This must be the wrong place. Oh, right, I forgot. But didn't he also say it was the closest one?
Here?
This is Dad's cottage.
Pretty.
Pretty flowers. Wait, does Dad actually take care of these? Potted plants with orange flowers are set by the front door.
Huh.
You left it unlocked. Kind of unsafe, Dad. No kidding. Unless he's inside. Even then it would be unsafe. Oh, he is here. There's the crane, I see it.
It's just issue after issue. How strange. It looks like unauthorized access from outside the JC Valley system. It can't be.
You're sure your dad isn't here?
Definitely. Don't worry.
You sure your dad isn't here?
Where's the computer?
I'll look for it.
Ashley.
Dad? What are you doing here?
the piano music.
I wrapped up at the lab. I'm sorry I had to leave the cookout so abruptly.
Yeah, Dad, I didn't even eat lunch.
You said he wouldn't be here.
It's fine. I'll cover for you.
Oh, I like how he hides behind her. It's kind of cute. He could hide behind the sofa or something. I don't even think Richard noticed him yet.
You left your hat.
Oh, there it is. Thanks for bringing it to me. You have a friend with you?
Oh, yeah. This is, Mario.
this is a Mario. You should have just gone with John Smith on this one. I was gonna be like, the dad was gonna be like, aren't you gonna introduce me to your friend? And I'll be like, you didn't introduce me to your friends at the barbecue. That was gonna be my snappy comeback.
Yep. Mario.
Mario, eh?
the way Matthew like nods sadly in the background. Yes, my name is Mario. I don't think Richard's buying it.
It's okay. Let me get a good look at you.
Maybe he's just being nice.
Now, could you be the kid Dan told me about?
No, Dad. No way.
Don't be afraid. You must be Matthew.
Huh?
I heard you ran away from home. You must be having a hard time. I was about your age when I ran away for the first time.
Aw.
Will you tell me what's going on, Matthew?
Hey, Nario, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by.
Sure.
I didn't see this coming. Was Dad always like this?
So I only have today to figure out what happened to my dad.
I see. You've been through a lot.
Please don't tell Dan about Matthew.
Don't worry. Any friend of yours is a friend of mine.
Thanks, Dad.
What about enemies? Are any enemies of mine also your enemies? Because that Elizabeth girl, you know.
I hope you find a lead soon.
Yeah. Ashley, your dad is different from how I expected.
Yeah, he's different than how I expected to.
Yeah. I don't think my dad is what you'd call normal.
Huh? Not normal?
Don't you get it? That was a compliment.
It was?
Yeah, like a backhanded compliment, you know?
You two are actually pretty similar.
Are not.
Well, how was the cookout, Ashley?
Awkward. I didn't know anyone.
I didn't know anyone and I didn't eat anything.
Right. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
But I met someone who knew Mom.
Yeah, you know that creepy Ryan guy?
He said on the outside I look like Mom, but inside I'm more like you.
Is that right?
I don't really get what he meant.
No, tell your dad that you met this Ryan guy. I need to figure out if Ryan's a figment of my imagination or not.
I don't even know you that well.
Is that right?
Oh, before I forget. Can you look at this? It belonged to Matthew's dad.
Wow. It's been a while since I've seen a floppy disk. My computer's upstairs. There's a floppy drive around there somewhere, if you can find it. Just feel free to look around.
I'm not gonna help you
Thanks.
find it, but you have to find it yourself.
I'll start looking.
I remembered something else about Mom.
Did you?
Yeah. Sometimes the scenery here reminds me of things.
You're remembering things? It's possible something happened 13 years ago. Something that stuck deep in her memory.
Why did I suddenly remember Mom?
Well,
Do you know something?
I've been thinking. On the night your mom died, she had just returned with you from Lake Juliet. I've analyzed that day over and over. I keep thinking,
You're overthinking it, Dad. When it's about Mom, you always do.
how can I not? She's always on my mind. Especially since I haven't been able to say goodbye.
Dad.
Someone's calling. Hello, Gina. What is it?
The system is acting up again.
Oh?
The security system is behaving strangely.
What in the... It's just one issue after another. Highly unusual. Okay, I'll be right there.
Did something happen?
More trouble at the lab. I'm sorry to leave you alone again, but I have to go.
All right.
Oh, right. There's a restaurant nearby if you get hungry.
Yeah, I haven't eaten, Dad.
Feel free to order something. Just say you're my daughter, and they'll put it on my tab.
Will do.
Okay, time to pig out.
Okay, I better go.
You got this, Dad.
Yeah, I guess I do, don't I?
Aw, they've kind of made up.
He's so busy. We never have time to just talk. I forgot to tell him about the Ras opening the lock.
Okay, let's explore. Dad needs to take better care of his jackets. This is so like him. He'll come crying to me when it loses its shape because you didn't use a hanger. There's more to drink in this kitchen than there is to eat. I gotta remember to ask Dad if he's eating. There's basket of fruit right there.
Huh.
That blends with black tea? Wonder what kind of herb he's using. I can't place its smell. Let's see, a few veggies, a few condiments, and cool pop. I guess he doesn't like cooking for himself. Can't believe he actually bought a special hat just for camping. Does he really think he will convince anyone he's somehow outdoorsy? It's so like him to hang his jacket like this. The jacket would lose its shape without a hanger. Dad's bag is stuffed full. What's he always carrying around?
Oh man.
What a sloppy way to hang your jacket. That's so Dad. Don't come crying to me when it loses its shape because you didn't use a hanger. Okay, you already said that like 3 times, Ashley. I don't need to call anyone right now. I hate when the camera is so close to her. Huh? This clock has stopped. I bet Dad hasn't even noticed. What's down here? Oh. Oh, I thought it was like a basement. I've never seen this brand of detergent before. The one we use at home smells way better. Dad should use that one instead. But the fact he's doing laundry at all is a win, so I guess I won't bring it up. The space around Dad's sink sure is bare. Jessica and I have all sorts of makeup and cosmetics around our sink back home. Wow, a mirror that actually works in the game. The other ones are all too blurry to see anything. Okay, nothing to say about that, fine. It's a quaint cottage. Good for a single person.
Sorry for the wait, Matthew.
Oh, good timing. I can't log into the computer. It needs a password.
Yeah, maybe he should have told us that before he left.
Oh no. My dad just left for the lab. I can't ask him for it.
Time to do some hacking.
Maybe he wrote it down somewhere.
Knowing him, that's very likely. Let's take a look around his room and see if we can find anything.
On it.
Hey Shira, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's good to see you. Yeah, good luck with all your work. I appreciate you being here.
Huh?
Are these research materials? Dad buys something online almost every day. One of these days he'll wind up buying the same thing twice and throwing one out. Applied techniques of photochemistry. Wavelengths of light as interpreted by cameras. Ugh, what a title. Must be what he's reading right now. Dad really shouldn't leave things lying around like this.
Huh.
Wow, Dad made all these origami? He must really love it.
This is...
There's something written on it. What's this supposed to mean?
Ah,
Oh, it's a photo. Why would someone write this on the back, though?
maybe.
Maybe the other photos have writing on them, too. Knowing Dad, I bet one of them has a password on it. I bet there's something here. Let's check it out. If these pictures are like the other, there should be something written on the back. But the order of the photos is all mixed up. Come on, Dad.
How about this?
I might as well put them in order while looking for the password.
Yeah.
This is the order the photos were taken in, right? And what does the writing on the back say? I sure hope it's the password. Me. Mind. What? Mine. Full. Okay. Okay, you got me. You got me. When I decided to join JC Valley, Rex, the director, brought me here to tour the cottages. This cottage area was one of Crusoe Resort's large-scale projects, but because the plans for the overall resort failed, most of the cottages have sat uninhabited. Rex told me to pick whichever one I wanted, and the lab would foot the bill, so I wound up touring several of them. All the ones Rex recommended were too stylish for my tastes. They just didn't suit my lifestyle, so I had a hard time choosing. Ultimately, I chose this 2-story cottage with a quaint little fireplace, mainly because it's close to the lake. After touring the other units, I told Rex I'd rather the other new researchers take the fancier places. Rex told me not to worry about that. Apparently, I'm the only one. It sounds like I'm JC Valley's sole new researcher this month. Maybe even this whole year. Also, that's a pretty bad password. It doesn't even have a number. It's all in caps. It's just a word. There's some novels here. I wonder if he reads before going to sleep. Geez, Dad, you should throw these out once they're empty.
Dad.
How much sleep is Dad getting? Even when we lived together, he would stay up late working. I'm a little worried about him. Huh? This novel is just turned into a movie. I've been curious about the book. I should ask Dad if I can borrow it. He just leaves a bunch of books just on the ground. Did these fall here or did Dad place them here? The fact I can't tell says a lot. Either way, I probably shouldn't touch them without asking him. Many magazines and books are tied together with string. There are a lot of books and rolled up papers in the cardboard box. Thanks for the clip sigh. Wonder if this is used with the computer.
Huh?
Wonder if these batteries have any juice left in them.
Maybe.
Maybe he wrote his password in this notebook. Nope, I guess I should be glad he's not that careless. That's Dad's glasses case. Like how he's like, you gotta go look for the floppy disk drive. It's literally just right there. This place is not messy enough. This origami paper hasn't been folded yet.
What?
Why is there a tube in here? That does get hurt a lot. This cable must connect to some computer around here.
Huh?
Just some packing tape. Must be what he used on the boxes in here. Let me guess, I'm gonna have to like, after I log onto the computer, then they'll ask me to go get the cable and the floppy drive. Let's try entering the password. Well, it was like in all caps, wasn't it? I'm not even sure if this really matters in this case. Find full. Wow.
Alright, we're in.
I'm in.
Yes!
Now we just gotta pop the disc in and we're good. Let me see it, Matthew.
One sec. Here you go.
And it goes... Oh no. This computer has no disk drive.
So we can't see the data?
Wait. Dad said he had an external floppy drive. So it must be somewhere around here.
I was literally just looking at it. Give me this mysterious device.
Huh?
What's this?
Ah.
There's a slot. Looks like a disc could fit in it. Guessing I need the cable as well. What if this can connect the drive on the computer? This is quite the puzzle, teaching young people how to connect floppy disk drives to computers. I need to connect the cable to the drive to read it. Now I can connect this to the computer.
Yeah.
There we go. Now the disk.
All right.
There we go. I solved the
Okay.
puzzle.
I can access the floppy disk. A file popped up on the screen. What is this?
Open it.
My company is not responsible for the cause of the lake's water pollution. Through the independent water quality testing I conducted, I discovered that an unknown contaminant has been flowing into the lake for. I ascertain what this substance is and eliminate any suspicion regarding Kirostyle Resorts as Okay, so this is Michael writing a note to himself. I thought it was someone writing to Michael at first. No.
Data looks corrupted, so I can't read it all. Seems like your dad wrote it, though.
It says, eliminate any suspicion.
Right. That must be it.
It's why he was investigating the lake's pollution.
And he figured out that this unknown contaminant is what's causing it. Do you think this is why your dad disappeared? Because he was trying to find what really polluted the lake?
It must be. Someone didn't want Dad to find out, and they got to him. I'm close, Dad. Ashley, I want to check out the lake. There's a water quality testing kit in my dad's briefcase.
We'll use that to find this unknown contaminant, and then I'll figure out where it's coming from.
But again, wasn't that like 5 years ago? Is the lake still contaminated? Surely someone else has conducted a test on that water in this 5 years, right?
This looks pretty old.
Too old to use, that's for sure. How else can we test the lake's water quality?
Authenticating DOS. Approach to
The
connect.
computer just made a noise.
And there's something on the screen.
Authenticating DOS. Approach to connect.
What's a DAS?
It's this. My dad made it. Let's see what happens when I hold it near the computer.
Installing.
What is this? That's the phone. Maybe Dad's calling. Watch the DAS, Matthew.
Sure. Can I play with it once it's finished installing?
It won't work for you. It only likes me.
Oh, come on.
Matthew said it's his turn on the Switch.
Hey,
Is it okay to just let it ring? Hey Lork, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by.
Hello?
Ashley, is that you?
Jessica!
How's the trip?
All right, I guess.
You should get out and enjoy yourself. Is your dad there?
He's at the lab. Something came up.
I see. Did he say when he'd be back?
Nope. He didn't say much, as usual.
Okay. I'll try again later.
I was zooming in creepily on the room. Something bad going on?
Oh. Ashley!
Oh, is that the chapter end? Cliffhanger? Yeah, I named the stream today Bad Parenting Simulator. I saw a review for this game because I was looking for like a guide the other day just to figure out if I missed a collectible. And the guide was like, I think it was like Another Code Recollection is an excellent mystery game, visual novel, and advice for what not to do when parenting or something like that.